We're learning more about the three Mainers who died in a boat crash in Florida over the weekend.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission says this happened in Cape Coral Saturday evening. They say there were 4 people on board when that boat crashed. Our Pearl Small joins us live in our studio tonight with what she's learning about that incident this weekend. Pearl.
Hey, Brian and Bailey. So there is one person, Neil Kirby, who is still in the hospital in critical condition, but the other 3 on the boat, Brenna Millett, Craig Millett, and Rebecca Knight, all died that night. Through close friends, we learned all 3 of them were from Maine. A lot of the friends we contacted feel it's still too fresh to do interviews about, but I spoke to one man on the phone who was willing to share more about their lives. Owen Williams told me he was childhood friends with Craig Millett, who is from Old Orchard Beach. He said Millett owned Champagne's Energy in Arundel for many years before selling it and retiring early. He married Brenna Millett about 10 years ago, and they'd split their time between Biddeford and a property they'd been renovating in Cape Coral, Florida, where the crash happened. Williams says he didn't know Rebecca Knight personally, but he says the Milletts met her while living in Florida, and they bonded over the fact that she was also from Maine. Florida Fish and Wildlife is still investigating and has not said what the cause of the crash may be. Owen Williams says he believes the boat they were on belonged to Craig, who he says had a love for boating and was very experienced. And he also said that they've left behind 2 children, both in their 20s, currently living in Maine. Brian and Bailey.
Very difficult news to hear about from this weekend. Pearl, thanks for joining us.